The technological progress of China takes a significant hit as the Biden administration imposes additional restrictions on semiconductor sales. This move, though seemingly technical in nature, has far-reaching implications for the global tech landscape and marks a new chapter in the ongoing tug-of-war between the United States and China in the realm of technological supremacy. The new rules announced by the Biden administration focus on limiting the sales of advanced semiconductors by American firms to China. Semiconductors, the tiny chips that power everything from smartphones to supercomputers, have become a critical front in the tech Cold War between the two superpowers. And the current move by the United States is a strategic step to curb China's progress in two key areas: supercomputing and artificial intelligence. So, what's the big deal about these semiconductors? Well, they are an essential component in data centers, which are the backbone of artificial intelligence. By restricting the sale of these advanced semiconductors, the United States aims to slow down China's AI progress. Furthermore, the restrictions also target the machinery used to make these chips, further tightening the noose around China's tech ambitions. But the Biden administration isn't stopping there. To ensure the effectiveness of these restrictions, it's not just about direct sales to China. Even indirect sales, where US chips could travel to China through third countries, are under scrutiny. Now, chip makers will have to obtain licenses to ship to dozens of other countries that are subject to US arms embargoes. The underlying argument for these measures is clear. The Biden administration perceives China's access to such advanced technology as a potential threat. They believe it could aid China's military in tasks like guiding hypersonic missiles, setting up advanced surveillance systems, or cracking top-secret US codes. These new rules are anticipated to put a halt on most shipments of advanced semiconductors from the United States to Chinese data centers. And with that, the stage is set for an intriguing next act in the global tech drama. The new restrictions have the potential to impact China's AI capabilities significantly. The advanced semiconductors, which are the lifeblood of modern data centers, are essential in producing models capable of artificial intelligence. These models form the backbone of a wide array of applications, from predicting consumer behavior in e-commerce to enabling autonomous vehicles to navigate our streets. Under the new rules, American companies wishing to sell these advanced chips, or the machinery used to produce them, to China will need to jump through additional hoops. They will be required to notify the US government of their plans, or in some cases, obtain a special license. This increased scrutiny is designed to limit China's access to these crucial components, thereby hindering its progress in AI. The impacts of these rules will not be confined to the shores of the United States or China. They will reverberate globally. To prevent the possibility of advanced US chips reaching China through third countries, the US will also require chip makers to obtain licenses to ship to dozens of other countries subject to US arms embargoes. This means that the global supply chains that have been the bedrock of the semiconductor industry could face significant disruption. In essence, these restrictions form a digital blockade designed to slow China's progress in AI. They represent a significant escalation in the technological Cold War between the world's two largest economies. But as with any war, there will be collateral damage. The global tech industry, already reeling from chip shortages and pandemic-induced disruptions, may find itself caught in the crossfire. These restrictions not only affect direct sales, but also prevent advanced US chips from reaching China through third countries. China's supercomputing capabilities are also under threat due to these new restrictions. Supercomputing, the ability to process data at extraordinarily high speeds, is a key element in today's technological world. It's critical for everything from weather forecasting and climate research to oil and gas exploration and cryptography. And China, with its vast resources and ambition, has become a global leader in this field. But now, the new rules issued by the Biden administration could significantly hamper China's supercomputing progress. These rules stipulate that chip makers now require licenses to ship to dozens of other countries that are subject to US arms embargoes. This measure is designed to prevent the risk of advanced US chips making their way to China through third countries, a practice known as transshipment. This could significantly disrupt China's supercomputing capabilities. For instance, China's Tianhe-2, Once the world's fastest supercomputer relies heavily on US-made chips. If China can't access these chips, it could stifle the development and operation of such high-performance computing systems. Additionally, the lack of access to these advanced chips could also slow down China's progress in the area of quantum computing, a new and exciting field that promises to revolutionize everything from drug discovery to encryption. But it's not just about slowing down China's technological progress. The Biden administration argues that these rules are a necessary step towards national and global security. They suggest that China's access to such advanced technology is potentially dangerous because it could aid the country's military in tasks like guiding hypersonic missiles, setting up advanced surveillance systems, or even cracking top-secret US codes. These new rules aim to limit China's access to advanced technology which could aid its military tasks. The Biden administration argues that China's access to such advanced technology is dangerous. This statement sets the stage for our discussion on the potential risks linked with China's access to advanced technology. The realm of advanced technology is vast, but let's focus on a few specific areas where the risks are considered high. To start, let's take a look at hypersonic missiles. These missiles travel at speeds greater than Mach 5, making them nearly impossible to intercept using current defense systems. If China gains access to advanced technology that can guide these missiles with pinpoint accuracy, it could significantly tip the balance of global military power. Next, let's consider advanced surveillance systems. With access to cutting-edge technology, China could potentially create surveillance systems with capabilities far beyond what we see today. This could lead to an unprecedented level of intrusion into both public and private spheres, raising serious concerns about privacy and civil liberties. Moving on to another area of potential risk, let's talk about code breaking. Advanced technology could potentially enable China to crack even the most secure codes, posing a significant threat to global cybersecurity. Imagine the chaos that could ensue if top-secret information, be it military, economic, or political, were to fall into the wrong hands. The risks we've discussed so far are already quite concerning, but there's another aspect that's even more alarming. The technology we're talking about is not simply a tool, it's a force that, if misused, could be weaponized in ways we can't even imagine yet. This is especially true for artificial intelligence, which has the potential to outpace human intelligence, which brings us to our final point, the existential threat that unregulated technology might pose. Leading AI experts have warned that if not properly managed, artificial intelligence could pose existential threats to humanity. This could range from AI systems making decisions that are against human interest to the so-called singularity, where AI surpasses human intelligence and becomes uncontrollable. In conclusion, the potential risks associated with China's access to advanced technology are substantial and wide-ranging. They touch on military, privacy, cybersecurity, and even existential concerns. It's clear that the stakes are incredibly high, and careful management of technology transfer is crucial. Leading AI experts have warned that the technology, if not properly managed, could pose existential threats to humanity. The new semiconductor sales limits have far-reaching implications for China's technological progress. Let's take a quick breather to recap the main points from our discussion. The Biden administration's recent move to introduce additional limits on sales of advanced semiconductors by American firms has generated significant ripples in the global tech scene. These restrictions aim to curb China's advancements in supercomputing and artificial intelligence, two fields that are pivotal for the future of technology. The new rules are expected to halt most shipments of advanced semiconductors from the United States to Chinese data centers. These data centers heavily rely on these chips to create artificial intelligence models. Additionally, US companies seeking to sell China advanced chips or the machinery used to manufacture them will now have to either notify the government of their intentions or obtain a special license. To safeguard against the possibility of advanced US chips reaching China via third countries, the US will also necessitate that chip makers obtain licenses to ship to numerous other countries that are subject to US arms embargoes. These measures have been introduced amid concerns over China's access to advanced technology. The Biden administration argues that this could potentially aid China's military in tasks such as guiding hypersonic missiles, setting up advanced surveillance systems, or cracking top-secret US codes. Leading artificial intelligence experts have also warned of the existential threats to humanity if this technology is not properly managed. All in all, these restrictions could significantly impact China's AI and supercomputing capabilities, slowing down its technological progress. As we move forward, it will be interesting to observe how China navigates these challenges and what this means for the global balance of technological power. The future of China's technological progress hangs in the balance as it grapples with these new restrictions.